Hello, everybody. It's 12 midnight. It's time for another edition of We're Just Talking here. What I want to talk to you about tonight is quite simple. Who the fuck are these fucking people in Arizona? What? Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. And what's even more horrible and horrifying is there are other states that want to follow suit. Other states. Iowa, right? Wyoming, or not Wyoming, New Mexico, Texas, uh, South Carolina, Pennsylvania. Like, we're worried about illegal immigrants? What is wrong with you fucking people? Oklahoma, for God's sake. Nobody wants to be in Oklahoma, let alone illegal aliens. And you know who's leading this charge? I'm about to tell you why I'm not a Democrat. Because if anything, my philosophy is I'm more liberal than I am fiscal conservative. I'm more liberal on social programs than I am on fiscal conservative. That's the way it is. That's the way I feel. But I'm not a Democrat, and I will tell you why right now. Because the Democrats in fucking Arizona let them get away with this fascist fucking nonsense. Unbelievably fascist. This is the shit that Hitler did in Germany when he took power in 1934 and 35 and 36. He didn't say, "Oh, the reason everybody has to have papers is because we want to weed out the Jews." No. The first thing he said was, which somehow translates as, "Oh, we're just doing it to take care of everybody's tax stuff so that we know everybody is who they say they are, and we know everybody is paying their taxes." You see how that goes? Making sure that if they're working here in Germany, they are Germans and they're paying their taxes. Okay. Doesn't seem too unreasonable to a sentient mind. But within like 3 years, he had Jews wearing stars in public to out them as Jews. So people knew, oh, he's got the yellow star. He's Jewish. He's Juden. He is Untermenschen. We are the Übermenschen. We are pure-blood Aryan Germans. We are the Übermenschen. All the rest of them are Untermenschen. The Jews, the Slovaks, the Gypsies, the gays. They had to wear a triangle. Pink triangle. You ever wonder why they have that pink triangle as their symbol? Because they took it from the Nazis and made it their own. Something we never had to do because we have the Star of David. So we never had to take that symbol of hatred and ostracism, and change it because it was already ours to begin with. They perverted it. We brought it back. But the gays, they got a whole new trick. They got the pink triangle. And if you were Jewish and gay, you got a pink and yellow star. I don't know which was worse. You know, at least you didn't have to, before then, your mother knew you were Jewish. Now you had to explain to her you're gay too. How horrible would that conversation have been? It is. This is being and the reason I am not a Democrat is because they didn't fucking stop it in its tracks. They didn't fucking take this idea and shoot it in the brains. Okay? Now, I heard the sheriff, when he spoke about it a couple days later, and going, well, we did this for a reason. We did this because uh, because we wanted to form dialogue. We want people. Nobody was really talking about. We're having a problem with illegal immigration, and nobody's really talking about it. Pretty much because we got other fucking problems, dude. But I mean, you know, you want that one to be front and center for a while? Fine, we'll talk about that one for a little while. But you're doing it in these fucking idiot Republicans, and I am talking. So far, everyone I've checked out that's talking about doing this in their state or following suit or trying to propose a similar law in their area, they're all fucking Republicans. Now, I'm not saying they're teabaggers, although I'm sure a few of them are. If not all, I'm saying there are probably a couple in there, just law of averages. And so I'm not going to paint them with the same brush I would paint the teabaggers. The teabaggers, I believe, are just at worst, they're misguided people, patriots with good intentions. You know, they're afraid. They're really afraid of losing what they have. And they see things, what they perceive things as spinning out of control. I can't really blame them, okay? They're just trying to maintain their lives. What they don't realize is status quo doesn't work anymore. Okay, we have to take it to the next level. And I know it's scary, and change is scary. And, you know, no, I just want to be left alone. I don't want to have to pay more taxes. I don't want to have to do this. Just leave me alone. I like it the way it is. I'm sorry, the paradigm has shifted, bro. You know, you either get on the bus or you get under it. You know, it's progress halts for no man. Now, it's true that at some points in our history, progress hasn't worked out all that well. You know, it just hasn't. But this new thing, I'm gonna call it. You know what? They're not teabaggers. They're not Republican teabaggers. They're not teabaggers. They do, however, have the political affiliation of Republicanism. So they are Republicans. They're Republican representatives. We got a guy in unbelievable in Pennsylvania, Representative Matt. Let me just get his info real quick. Representative Matt, where are you, Matt? Matt Baker. That's the guy. Representative Matt Baker. Okay, he is the one right now who is proposing a similar bill here in Pennsylvania. Like, we have these illegal immigrants to worry about. If that's not the stupidest thing I've ever heard, it's sure freaking close. Okay, unbelievable. Michigan and Minnesota. What do they want to stop Canadians from coming down? Because no fucking Mexican's going to want to spend a winter in Minnesota. I don't want to spend a winter in Minnesota. And I spent the winter living on Lake Erie. So it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I'm going to have to stop this recording in a few seconds. Please join me. I want to hear your views. What the fuck is going on? What do they think this is going to accomplish? Are the Republicans so... These Republicans, they're not teabaggers, they're douchebaggers. I have decided to name them the douchebaggers. What the fuck are these douchebaggers doing? We'll pick that up in just a few seconds.